All right, guys, what's going on? My name is Ollie Ward. Welcome back to the Ollie Ward channel. Hope you've all had a fantastic Wednesday and you're ready for some Leeds United transfer news. I'm back. Okay, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. I was in Germany for the last week. I've missed everything. I've missed Leeds beating Ipswich, Leeds signing Joel Boro, Leeds losing to Salford, Leeds signing Djed Spence today. I've missed it all. I've been away. I've had flight problems as well. Slept in an airport. It's not good, ladies and gentlemen. But if you are excited to see me back, smash that like button. Let's go for 500 likes on this video. Also, subscribe if you are new. Look how close we are. We're about 7 subscribers away from 11,600. So subscribe right now. I'm going to give you 3 seconds. 1, 2, and 3. And also today, comment your thoughts on Djed Spence signing for Leeds United. He has today. I'm excited for it. We'll get into it, though. Without further ado, let's get into the latest Leeds United news. Obviously, this can all change, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not saying this is, happening right now. I could be talking about all this. It could get cancelled. They could have already signed. Who knows? But without further ado, let's get into the Leeds United transfer news. So first up, Leeds United are looking into Bulgarian midfielder Ilia Gruev. Don't know if that's how you say it, but apparently that deal to Leeds is close. Still, apparently an advanced stage in the region of 6 million euros for the Bulgarian. This is according to Sky Sports Germany. Phil Hayes also said a lot about this as well. He plays a very similar role to Ethan Ampadu and Archie Gray this season. A ball progressing midfielder, wins the ball back. Very similar to Ampadu in stats. Apparently, he has already said yes to Daniel Farker. This is according to Sky Sports Germany and other non-less reliable journalists, I guess. But listen, Leeds United need a few midfielders, especially if we're going to talk about a few outgoings that might be happening. We do need midfielders. I believe we need 2 central midfielders and maybe, definitely a left back and 2 midfielders. And I think that's what's going to happen with Leeds United. I believe we will get 2 midfielders and a left back, but it just depends who it is. But it does look like Ilia Gruev, the Bulgarian midfielder, is close to joining Leeds United. Next up, Leeds have strong interest in Celtic's Matt O'Reilly. I believe this one gets me a bit more excited. This is according to Fabrizio Romano and Phil Hay. Leeds have very strong interest in the midfielder. I personally haven't seen too much of him, but I did look at highlights today. He looks decent. He looks more of a 10, I believe, more of a different midfielder than Ampadu and Gray. I think that's looking a bit more difficult, but Fabrizio Romano did say in a recent live stream that he'd done that it's still there. Leeds are going to be very busy in the next few days. Things might fall, things might be put into place. We could look to either get none of these players, one of them, both of them, but Leeds do like Celtic's Matt O'Reilly. If you don't know who he is, have a little check of his highlights, but everyone has a good highlight compilation. I think even Firpo does, so... But just trust me, he's good, all right? Also, Glen Kamara links. This one hasn't gone away. He has been put on hold, apparently. A lot of things have been, a lot of things saying confirmed Glen Kamara. But I believe Leeds are just looking at better options and maybe they'll bring Glen Kamara in. If not, I'm not 100% sure, but it seems to go all a bit quiet with Glen Kamara, and then suddenly he's joining, and then the next minute we haven't heard anything. It's gone a bit like that again. Interest is still there, though, according to Phil Hay, and it looks like Glen Kamara could come in if needs be. So we could see maybe 3 midfielders. I doubt it. I believe we'll get in the 2. Maybe Glen Kamara might be one of them. But Leeds do like the midfield trio of Ilia Gruev, Matt O'Reilly, and Glen Kamara. Next up, Luke Thomas, the left back at Leicester, hijacked by Sheffield United. This has caused a bit of an upset, I believe, behind the scenes at Leeds United. Club were ready for a medical for the English left back. Rumours are the club were furious that Sheffield United hijacked this and have now called it off for Luke Thomas. There still could be a twist. Obviously, it's nearly deadline day. There's always twists. But Leeds need a new left back, and we need one ASAP. Sam Byram is out for the remaining few weeks. Firpo's still not back. We don't have a left back. I doubt we're going to get one in before the weekend, before we play our next game, but still it is evident that Leeds need a left back, and Leo Hielda isn't a left back. But yeah, apparently Luke Thomas was ready, but it looks like he's going to be playing Premier League football with Sheffield United unless something changes there. Next up, Djed Spence signs. I think this is a fantastic signing, statement signing. It's going to be weird to see a team without Luke Ayling, if I believe that's what's going to happen. But I think if you see Djed Spence in them areas that Ayling gets himself in, I believe Djed Spence will have a decent record at Leeds United. And, signing statistically one of the best right backs the league's seen in a long time, and statistically one of the best strikers. They seem a bit too good to be true, don't they? Joel Boro and Djed Spence. we're building a hell of a team, ladies and gentlemen. You know, you got Melier, Spence, Joe Roden, Strauch, a new left back, Ampadu, and a new midfielder. I know Archie's been fantastic, but still, Cini, Nonto, Rutter, maybe a new number 10, Joel Boro. We've got on the bench, we've got Shax, who's been putting in hell of performances. You know, he's done really well under Daniel Farker so far. You know, you've still got Aylin, you've got Bamford to come back. We've got numbers, Somerville, we've got numbers. We're looking good. And I'd nail us on being in the top two. I'm getting excited, ladies. I'm getting giddy. But let's talk about outgoings now. Sam Greenwood to Middlesbrough, season-long loan for Sam Greenwood. We saw when he came on last night what he can do. I say that. I was half asleep watching it. I kind of started it and then fell asleep, and I watched the penalty shootout. But apparently Sam Greenwood played well. You'll tell me if you didn't in the comments. But yeah, he's a good set-piece taker. And Leeds United, you know, they need to push on to these players like Sam Greenwood. Also, Joffy has been linked to Ipswich. That's the latest rumor. So listen, a couple of these youngsters will be leaving. Leeds will listen to offers for Leo Hielda. I believe he hasn't, you know, he needs to go out to a League One club or maybe a low championship club and play at centre back. He's useless at left back. I'd feel sorry for him. Cody Drama looks like he will leave on a loan or even a permanent, I believe. Cody Drama will leave. You know, the son of Djed Spence. He can't get in ahead of Djed Spence, Ayling, Jamie Shax, Byram. You know, Drama is not getting in. And we saw his mistake against Ipswich. I personally never really thought he was the next best thing, but I don't want to say that now. Now he's started to do bad. I don't want to say I told you so, because at the end of the day, he still is a Leeds player. And also, they're looking at JB, sorry. If, you know, offers come in for him. I've always really liked Darko JB. Maybe a loan move is what the youngster needs, but I've really liked him. So they are Sam Greenwood to go on a season-long loan to Boro. That's pretty much done. Joffy's liked by Ipswich. Hield at Drama and JB, they will listen to offers for. Next up, Charlie Taylor is the latest left-back link with Leeds. Obviously, Charlie Taylor used to play for Leeds United. He's out of favour at Burnley. Leeds need a new left-back. Makes sense. Would you guys like to see Charlie Taylor back at Ellen Road? Next up, a bit of a random thing here, but Nat Phillips is off to Celtic. Obviously, you know, he's been rumoured that he's going to join Leeds the whole time. In the end, we got Joe Roden. Nat Phillips was the nailed-on bloke that Leeds were going to get. Very interested in him. And now he's off to Celtic. So it's a bit of an odd one. I don't know. I thought I'd just chuck that in there. Only a few more things now, guys. Don't worry. There's probably all changed the time this video's out. Anyway, Fortuna Dusseldorf's Ao Tanaki has been in contact with Leeds. However, at this current stage, he's way too much over the asking price Leeds want to pay for. That's another midfielder Leeds are looking at, the Japan international. Decent little player. I like the look of him. He scored at the weekend. But yeah, again, Leeds have got options there. I don't believe they'll pay over something if they need to. So yeah, it will look. It looks like that one probably won't happen. But I still like the look of him. Who knows? This could all change, like I said. And I've just put down here in my notes to talk about the last few days, including Ipswich. You know, it was a very good win. I wasn't in the most sober state watching it, but what I watched when I was sober was very good. And listen, our attacking force, we sort out that defending, get a few midfielders in there, you know, we've got Djed Spence now. If we get a left back in, I think we're looking good, ladies and gentlemen. I really do. Joel Boro, you know, signs Thursday, debut Saturday, scores in 18 minutes. How do you like them apples? Okay, he's going to be fantastic for Leeds. Already got off the mark in his first game, and I see him scoring again at the weekend. Come on, Joel. Also, Salford, we had 33 shots and lost, so it's one of them games, isn't it? We're out the cup. Let's focus on the league now. And I do believe Leeds will bring in 2 midfielders and a left back. Is that what I've been told? Or am I just guessing? Bit of both, really. Guys, if you have enjoyed this video, I know there's been a lot. Be sure to smash that like button. I'm back on the channel. It's going to be a busy 48 hours for Leeds United. I know that. Like I said, these rumors might not be even like fresh or right now. They could be signed. They could be put off. But either way, hope you enjoyed the video. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new. And comment all your thoughts on the transfer rumors and your prediction for Saturday's game and your thoughts on Djed Spence. I've been Ollie Ward. I'm going to stop waffling now. And I'll catch you in the next one. Cheery. Oh.